about 6 or 7 of the same question. So I'm going to word it in a way that each of you can answer the question. Okay? And Tony, you're next. Could you please explain and give your opinion on how a candidate can run for a position that he or she cannot and will not serve?
Thank you. As many of you know, this has been a difficult one for me. My father passed away unexpectedly. And as a result of that, the Constitution of the state of New Jersey and the laws of the state of New Jersey establish a process for what happens when that occurs. That process applies equally to Republicans and to Democrats. And we are following that process. By the time the selection process occurred, there were already thousands of votes cast by absentee ballot. So there was no way that we would want to disenfranchise the people that already voted. And in fact, it's hysterical here because the only two that are really complaining about this are our opponents.
Okay, let him finish, please.
The Lieutenant Governor, Sheila Oliver, when asked whether or not she would criticize me for doing this, said no. Why? Because she ran for the Assembly at the same time she ran for Lieutenant Governor, and then didn't accept the Assembly seat. So this is not something that's never happened, and this is not something I chose. My father died. And I don't know whether you guys have any compassion about that, but it's a position that I was put in. Believe me, I would love to be standing up here today telling you that I'm not in this position.
Thank you.
But I didn't have a choice.
Thank you. Brian?
It's a great question, and I do know it's on your minds. And so I want to answer this very directly. Senator Bucco was a fantastic public servant who died unexpectedly. He was a great man, and Tony was put in this position because of his untimely death. And the laughing, and the stuff about this is just not right. The fact that people are going after Tony for this thing that he didn't want, I know that he would want his father here today with him instead of being in this position. And it's just not right. And you know what? We don't let the facts get in the way a lot of times of our opinions. Do you know that 45% of the sitting legislators right now are there by appointment? 45% of the sitting legislatures right now are there because they were appointed to that position. Yet when a man's father dies, and he follows the exact law that he has to follow, we jump all over him, and our opponents are constantly on his back about this topic, and he didn't choose this. He's following the law of the state of New Jersey, which, oh, by the way, has been under democratically controlled legislature for years and could have been changed. But you know why it never has changed? You know why we're in the position that we're in? Because they love using it. 45% of sitting legislatures right now, look it up, were appointed to their position. Yet the man whose father dies is the man that we criticize, and it's not right.
Thank you. Lisa?
Of course, I'm glad that we get an opportunity to address this. Senator Bucco, you know my heart goes out to you that your father passed away, and we all feel terrible. I would hate to be in your situation. I definitely agree with you. And our argument has never been that you were appointed to your father's seat, although some people in the Republican Party might be unhappy that other candidates did not have an opportunity. Our problem is the fact that you're running for a seat that you know you will not take, and you have not said who will be appointed in your stead. So if anyone votes for you, they are writing the Republican Party of Morris County a blank check to appoint whomever they please to fill your position. And that disenfranchises our voters. It's not fair to our voters. It doesn't have anything to do with us. It has to do with the voters of our district.
I would say it is a choice. It's not a great choice. It's a tragic situation. Senator Bucco could have chosen to stay in the Assembly, run for the Assembly, accept the position, run in the senatorial special election next year, That way you know who's being appointed to the Senate. He can make a case for his candidacy as the Senate. He chose not to do that. He accepted the position because he wants to be a senator. That's fine. But that means that it disenfranchises the voters of LD25 because we don't know if he wins that assembly seat, who will be representing us for the next year. And I think that that lack of transparency is very troubling. The timing of this event was awful. It was, in fact, in time to file an injunction. We could have prevented ballots from going out. They could have been reprinted. It would have taken the Republican Party, I believe, some very fast decision-making, but they chose not to do that because they understand the power of incumbency. They understand the power of name recognition. And they're trying to pull over the line on that and then appoint someone of their choice, not the voters of LD25, and I think that that's wrong.
Okay, Lisa, you wanted to?
No.
Yes, come.
Well, the fact of the matter is, the voters will have a choice. They will have a choice. They'll have a choice to vote for that candidate in the next election, just like they're going to have a choice to vote for me in the next election cycle. Okay? So the voters will have a choice. But what this comes down to, really, is whether or not you want this seat to remain Republican, and whether or not you want to make sure that there's somebody there, there's a check and balance against the Murphy administration and the taxes and spending that are going on. That's exactly what it boils down to.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
I'd just like to make one quick note. We talk about disenfranchising the voters and transparency. Yet I asked a direct question. I can't ask it direct enough times about where they would have voted on the budget, and they'll never commit. And that is an easy thing to do. And I don't understand why, if they're so focused on transparency and so focused on making sure the voters are informed, they won't answer an easy question.
Okay, thank you.
Morristown.